Buying a 7-seater MPV is a decade-long commitment. As your family grows, the physical constraints of your vehicle will dictate your daily logistics and your budget for years. Historically, getting those extra seats on a strict budget meant accepting a compromise. You bought a commercial-feeling, stripped-down van with very little comfort. The new Perodua Alza attempts to break that historical compromise. The brochure promises premium features and high efficiency. But we need to figure out if the engine is actually strong enough to handle the weight of a fully loaded family. Getting this decision wrong leaves you stuck with sluggish highway merges, loud cabin noise, and years of hidden fuel costs. This chart plots the family car market: price on the horizontal, tech and safety on the vertical. Traditional budget people movers cluster in the bottom left, affordable but low tech. The fully loaded Alza pushes deep into the high-tech, high-affordability quadrant. Perodua justifies this positioning by heavily marketing its advanced safety assist systems and a tested fuel efficiency of 22 kilometers per liter. A spec sheet looks great on paper, but a spec sheet cannot transport 7 people up a steep hill. We have to evaluate the real-world return on your investment. Let's look at this 3-column scorecard to measure the Alza's actual value. We'll start with efficiency and power. Under the hood, the Alza uses a 1.5-liter naturally aspirated dual VVTi engine paired with a DCVT transmission. That specific hardware combination delivers an incredibly frugal 22 kilometers per liter in MDC mode. It is highly efficient for flat daily city cruising. The trade-off is torque. Because it is naturally aspirated, it lacks the low-end pulling power you get from a modern turbocharged engine. For context, Perodua's own 1-liter turbo Ativa produces 140 newton-meters of torque very early in the rev range. The Alza has to work much harder to find its power. Practically, if you load 7 passengers and face a steep incline or need to make a quick highway pass, the engine will be loud and the acceleration will be noticeably slow. Perodua traded thrilling driving dynamics for maximum fuel savings, guaranteeing the lowest possible daily running cost for a budget-conscious family. Moving to the second pillar on our scorecard, the Advanced Safety Assist Suite. The Alza includes Level 2 autonomy features like adaptive cruise control and lane keep control. On a long family road trip, having the car manage its own following distance and lane positioning significantly reduces driver cognitive load and physical fatigue. It also includes a 360-degree panoramic view monitor, a Perodua first. This takes the stress out of maneuvering a long 7-seater in tight urban environments. The hidden cost here is repair complexity. Relying heavily on front, rear, and 360-degree camera arrays means a minor parking lot fender bender can suddenly require an expensive sensor replacement. The technology actively prevents serious collisions, but it shifts your vehicle's financial risk from severe accident damage to high-cost routine maintenance. Our final pillar is interior comfort and convenience. The most practical upgrade inside the cabin is the electronic parking brake with auto brake hold. In heavy stop-and-go commuting, auto brake hold physically removes the strain on your leg because you don't have to keep your foot pressed on the pedal. You will also find a drive mode switch on the steering wheel, letting you select between eco, normal, and power. Power mode does not actually give the engine more horsepower. It simply remaps the CVT to hold the RPMs higher in the rev range. If you rely on that mode to compensate for a fully loaded vehicle, you will immediately negate the primary selling point, that 22 kilometer per liter fuel efficiency. These electronic conveniences effectively elevate the feeling of your daily commute, but they cannot rewrite the physical limits of a naturally aspirated engine. You have to make a choice. Weigh maximum seating capacity and fuel economy against raw driving punch. Let's build a decision tree. First, do you regularly transport more than 5 passengers? If yes, is your driving mostly flat urban commuting? If no, you rarely fill 7 seats but want stiffer dynamics, pivot to a 5-seater turbo, specifically the Perodua Ativa. You lose the third row, but you gain a super high tensile body and a much punchier 1-liter turbo engine. There is no universally perfect car. There is only the vehicle that best survives the exact geometry of your daily routing. The Perodua Alza is built for the pragmatic family manager who needs maximum capacity and drives primarily in urban environments. For that specific demographic, the high fuel efficiency and the cognitive relief provided by the safety suite deliver a massive daily return on investment. You sacrifice the thrill of the drive. In exchange, it successfully masters the complex, expensive logistics of modern family life.